This is CS News Tonight.
Good evening, and thank you for tuning in. I wanted to start off tonight just saying thank you to all of you for your support, your positive comments, and the input you have given me. I started off with this idea to produce a one-off video when Biffa started his Antarctica city build. I thought all vanilla, didn't want to use any mods. I thought, how is he going to accomplish this? You know, he has no move it, no traffic manager, no roundabout builder. Gosh, how is he going to build a city without roundabout builder? And so I came up with that idea for the Antarctica trailer. I put it together. I threw it up there on YouTube. I hoped Biffa would see it and get a laugh out of it. I figured a couple of other people may see it and get a laugh out of it as well, and I figured that would be it. I'd delete it off of YouTube. We'd be done. Didn't intend to leave it up there. And then surprisingly, people started subscribing to me after that video, and I'm thinking, why are people subscribing to me? I'm not a content creator. I'm just some dude trying to have a little bit of fun. But people started, wanting to see more. Someone asked for a trailer for New Zealand, and I thought, well, that's easy enough with the whole alien rock thing going on and the park he made. The theme was already there. I thought that pretty much wrote itself. So I had a lot of fun producing those, and I had no intention of producing any type of regular content. Like you, I just kind of sit back and play the game and enjoy watching some other people and learning from them in the process. And so through all of that, I realized what a great community Cities Skylines community is, from all the content creators on YouTube doing their city builds and tutorials and just teaching us how to play the game better, make it more realistic and so forth. And then along with all the mod makers, the asset makers, and the map makers for keeping the game fresh, keeping it going, really making it better. It just seems like it continues to improve, and it seems like the community continues to grow a bit. And it's just a lot of good people out there and people willing to help each other. And so with all of this content out there, it can be a little overwhelming, right? I mean, you can't keep up with everyone. And after making a few trailers about Biffa and a couple others with City Planner and BonBonB, I got to thinking it would be nice if there was perhaps some type of a recap show or a highlight show of some creators and what's been going on in the week. And so I had this idea that maybe I could do, a once weekly show, maybe twice if I can figure out how to do this in a more timely fashion, just to kind of wrap up some creators out there. Perhaps I can introduce you to some new people that you don't know. Sure, you can introduce me to people I don't know, and maybe we can discover some together. So that is the idea for this. So coming up in today's show, as you saw from the little thumbnails there, we're going to be taking a look at Biffa, of course, checking in with him and City Planner and BonBonB. We'll also take a look at Overcharged Egg, Captain Ahvious, Akruas, and Imperatur, and then at the end, our small channel spotlight. So stay tuned.
We begin tonight with Akruas. He has been building the city of Altengrad, which is a 1930s style city. Akruas does a tremendous job, and in this episode he built a rail yard. And I wanted to feature this because of his use of the network multi-tool to place the rails and curve the rails. If you're like me and you have the network multi-tool but really only use it for the slope function and adding and removing nodes, then take a look at what he's doing and it might help you out a little more. Akruas also has a tutorial on his channel on the network multi-tool. So good job, Akruas. Now over to Captain Ahvious. where he rebuilt an interchange. Captain Ahvious builds all in vanilla.
Unnecessary high bridges. It just looks unpleasant to look at. So we have our terrain raised, and I am ready to make the grounded loop. However, I just realized that the terrain is too close to the main highway, which doesn't give us ample space.
Captain Ahvious does an excellent job explaining his thinking and how to go about using the vanilla tools and terraforming to get the desired realistic effect. And now over to BonBonB, where he counted down the top 10 maps for the month of September 2021. BonBon's viewers rank their favorite maps, and he compiles the top 10 list at the end of the month.
Detailed areas as well. So, just goes to show, the Unknown Marshlands 2021 by Stephen Stoney, definitely a better marsh map.
And the number one map of the month is... Now we'll take a look at Imperatur, where he built a racetrack in his city Dream Bay. What this guy does always amazes me. I don't know how he comes up with these things and makes it happen in the city, but he does. If you do not watch Imperatur, I don't know what you're doing, because the work he does is amazing. Let's check it out. And now you will only find this here, folks. Exclusive race footage from Dream Bay.
Got one coming up on me fast here. I'm gonna let him go on the outside. How much you want to bet this guy's gonna eat it in this corner right here? Oh my, these bumps and jumps are ruthless, man. But imagine the legendary skills you have to be able to control it like that. Neat! Fairly decent start. Now here's the second. Lost him stuck up against the guardrail. Now where's the leader? I see the leader up there. Oh, the bumps! The bumps! Watch out! Oh my god! Jeez, what a crash! That's one of the most brutal ones I've ever seen. Look at my
Imperatur, I think you need to slope some of those nodes. If you don't know Wreckfest or Eddie Soundhead, then go check him out. It's very entertaining. And now we'll check out Overcharged Egg, where he released a new video, not a city build, but about Cities Skylines. He ranked all of the public transport options in the city and explained each of them as he went. I think there's some information in there that we all can learn, whether you're a new player or an experienced player.
Ferries are a little bit of a weird one, and of course are entirely useless if you have no rivers or coastline within your map. So if you're kind of within a landlocked map, ferries are almost entirely useless to you. And the reason they're falling into C tier and not B tier is because they're...
Now over to City Planner and the city of Tutoria. City Planner started this city as the ultimate beginner's guide to Cities Skylines. Let's check in with him and see what he's doing today.
Well, actually, I'm going to buy this tile right here. So I'm going to buy this tile for two reasons. Number one, I want to relocate some of these water outlets over to this side, and hopefully the water will wash around and get some of this stuff out to shore. And secondly, I think this could be a really neat nature reserve. So this will be Lee Hawkins' More Nature, Less Traffic. And this will be his personal nature reserve. We'll say that the goal was to get right here. And from here, you've got a pretty nice view. We will smooth things out just a bit up here. We'll add a bit of a turnaround, then clear some trees so you can admire the view of Overcharged Egg's lovely spice experience.
The amusement park is named Overcharged Egg's Spice Experience. And yes, it is a great view of the spice experience from up here. What you can also see down on the left is the result of too much spice in your Overcharged Egg experience. And we have this CS News exclusive look at development that has already begun on the beach next to Overcharged Egg's Spice Experience. Now over to check in with Biffa in Antarctica. This week, Biffa was building a metro plaza and metro lines in his vanilla build city. Let's check in with him now to see how that went. Over in New Zealand, Biffa created a fishery on an island near No Problem Atoll. Biffa also placed a load of warehouses on his fishery island, and then demonstrated to all of us his mastery of the game.
So these are going to be producing fish. Can I store fish in here? Oh. There's not a dedicated fish storage thing, is there, that I'm completely missing here? Oh, I don't think there is. I thought I could store fish in here, but I can't. Oh, darn it. Well, actually...
Xucaboa has this 100% vanilla city he's been building. But first of all, the intro to this video is just absolutely incredible. Let's watch a little bit. And one of the first things he did in his video was a pretty incredible use of vanilla assets to create his own hydroelectric power station.
And we'll connect all the pipes we need for both of them to get started. You know what? Let's run some electricity over as well and unpause the simulation. I think that's cool, but here's where I'm going to do something creative. There are these wave power plants from one of the content creator packs. They're fairly inexpensive and they can generate up to 20 megawatts each. So I'm going to place 3 of them in line with the sections of the pumping pool. And the water running out of this creek I've made should allow them to generate electricity. Alright, it's working just as I'd hoped. So now we've got a 60 megawatt power station that is a unique facility.
That's all we have tonight. If you enjoyed it, then please let me know in the comments below or hit that thumbs up. And we'll see you next time on CS News, where you will be the first to know after we are the last to know. Good night.